Presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports. It's time for Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Basketball is brought to you in part by Rising Hope Counseling, Bank West, Fisher Rounds, Billion Auto, AGE, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, and Envirotech.
Back out for Barry. How about another one for Barry? You betcha! You betcha! 3 threes in the corner for Ryan Barry. She's got 23 tonight.
And by American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, River Bottom Sanitation, CHS River Plains, Wheelhouse Auto Body, Edward Jones Financial, and Allied Plumbing and Heating.
And that pass is stolen away. Here is Keatles wide open. Whitfield slam for Lincoln Keatles. And a timeout taken by Coach Wilhelm.
Pierre Governor Basketball is also brought to you by Ferding Electric, Gales Gas, First Dakota National Bank, Faith Lutheran, Lamb Motors, Shane's Pharmacy, and B&B Equipment.
Tipped out. Terwilliger gets the rebound. They will foul her one more time. With 9.2 to go.
And just listen to him.
And what an atmosphere it was tonight here at Riggs High School.
And by Oahe Federal Credit Union, Anderson Rumsa Dental, Todd's Electric, Graham Tire, Avera, and the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection. And now with the call, KCCR award-winning sports director, John Winkler.
And as we welcome you to Riggs High School, a big matchup on tap for the Pierre Governors and the Harrisburg Tigers. As you look at the standings, and the Governors and Tigers sitting in the top 6, with the Governors at number 6 and Harrisburg at number 4. 7-3 Tigers against the 9-4 Pierre Governors. This should be a good matchup. These two teams met twice last year, both in the Sioux Falls area. The Governors won on the road against Harrisburg in the middle of the season, and then end up picking up a state semifinal win over the Harrisburg Tigers in that, of course, state semifinal to reach the state championship, where the Governors finished in second place last year. Both these teams return players and key players from last year's team. Harrisburg returning 3 of their 5 starters from last year. A lot of role players that are back again. Familiar names, and some familiar names just from last Friday, with the fact that there's a couple of guys, the family members on the girls' side, on the girls' team. So we'll hear some familiar names from last year, from last weekend when the Governor boys played Harrisburg. But overall, this is a good matchup, and for the Governors, both teams are must win. But when you look at what the Governors have right now, sitting in 6th place, this is where the Governors want to pick up a win. They're trailing by a little bit more than a seed point, but a couple of wins here, against Harrisburg. You got Jefferson still, Mitchell still on the schedule. Of course, Mitchell is one of the 2 undefeated teams left in Class AA. But you still have 4 teams, so the all top 4 teams in front of you, up in the standings, but also still left in the schedule. So this is the start of what will be a very tough stretch for the Governors, but also a key stretch for the Govs, because they can find themselves from number 6 all the way up till, to maybe even the number 2 spot by the time that it's all said and done. But then you look on the other side of things, and they've got only up by .385 over Spearfish, less than a point over Sioux Falls, Washington, number 9. So the converse side of it all is that if the Governors don't get the wins, then all of a sudden they drop from that number 6 spot, and then they might have to be on the road when it comes down to Sodak 16. So very important for the Governors here tonight and moving forward that wins aren't at a premium anymore. Not that they were to begin with. They're looking for their 10th win in 14 games. But the Govs, they have to rack up wins if they want to make a run at being inside the top 5 and being potentially inside higher than the top 5. Sophomore game is wrapping up. The Harrisburg Tigers will win the sophomore game. They won the JV game as well. And then we will get set and ready to roll for varsity action here tonight with the Governors and Tigers coming up from Riggs High School. Govs will be on the road then on Thursday to take on the Yankton Gazelles, who are sitting at 4-8 right now, 13th place in the standings. So obviously when you look at standing-wise, record-wise, this is the tough for the two tests. But the Governors at home, they wanted to use a good crowd and home court advantage to pick up a win against the Harrisburg Tigers coming up here tonight. This is a pregame show and the Rising Hope pregame show, and we will return here in 3 minutes. We'll start our conversations with our coaches. We'll first talk with Coach Nick Mayer of the Harrisburg Tigers, and then we'll also then go into talking with Coach Kirk Bebout of the Pierre Governors. So we will return talking to both of our coaches here tonight as the Governors and Tigers of Harrisburg getting set for action here at Pierre High School. Back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
We might not be the largest repair shop in town, but we take pride in what we do. We want to make the experience as painless as possible for you, so we will work with your insurance company on your claim from beginning to the end. Locally owned with 50 years combined in the shop, Wheelhouse Auto Body will take the stress off of you. Wheelhouse Auto Body at 720 North Garfield, or contact them at 605-494-0436, 605-494-0436, or wheelhouseautobody@gmail.com.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match-sealing takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
As we welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, joining me is Coach Nick Mayer of the Harrisburg Tigers. And Coach, come in here. Big matchup between two teams right now inside the top 8 of the AA standings. How important is a matchup like this? Just by records alone, how important is a matchup like this?
Oh, it really is. You know, it's a really nice test here for both teams to kind of see where we're at in late January, and then making that push into February. I think a really interesting test for our kids, being able to come on the road and see how we do here. I think a test for Pierre as well. We haven't seen each other this year, so it's nice, and we're gonna have to be ready to go. They got a lot of kids that can do a lot of great things, and have had a really nice season so far. So we're gonna have to be ready to go right away, and hopefully set the tone early.
Well, for Pierre fans, chance the Governors played Harrisburg twice last year. You guys pretty much returned almost everybody. There's a lot of familiar names on that roster that we saw last year too. But what's maybe different about your team? What's more experience about your team this year?
Yeah, we do return those those 3 starters from last year and kids that came off the bench for us in our 4th place finish. And, I think this year we play a little bit more up-tempo. I think last year our MO was slow everything down, and we still can kind of get into that because we did it all last year with a lot of these kids. But I think we play a little bit more of a faster pace. We mix things up defensively, whereas, the year before maybe we didn't do that as much. But it's nice to have that experience, and we've got a lot of young kids that are getting a lot of time for us too. So we have this really neat balance of experience and kind of like youthful enthusiasm, if I say that right. That our practices are really competitive, and ultimately we're there to make each other better and be the best team we can be come February.
So now this Pierre team, what have you seen from them on film that doesn't necessarily scare you, but what kind of jumps out to you when you watch film?
Well, they have the 3 returners from last year for sure that do a lot of things for them, and they get a lot of great play from other kids too. But we're going to have to make sure that we limit their transition. They run so many really good sets offensively in the half court that we're going to have to be really disciplined in how we defend them. We're going to have to rebound against them on both ends of the floor. Just try to kind of maybe slow the pace down a little bit on them tonight and make sure we're contesting every shot. And like I said, just one shot is all they can get for us. They can't kill us on the offensive glass. It's going to be a long night.
And when you look at the Pierre losses kind of so far this year, they've struggled to score when it comes to those losses. And credit to the defense, but some of the shots just aren't falling. So how important is a good start to jump out on Pierre early and try and make them play from behind?
That's going to be huge. That's what we try to do, every game, home or away, but especially one where this is our longest road trip so far, and we take it on a Tuesday, and we're going to have to, just kind of let them know that we're here and we're ready to go. I think that we're valuing the first 3 minutes, but obviously there's a lot of plays that are going to come after that. They're going to be really equally or even more important than that. But, we're going to have to make sure we're setting the tone early. Maybe it's not scoring, 8 straight points, but maybe it's just being solid defensively, and they're shooting tough shots. They're only getting 1. Then we come down and we run something really good offensively. And so it's just going to be, kind of a boxing match at the beginning, I think. Kind of both fighters are kind of trying to feel each other out and see how it goes, and hopefully we get a big road W tonight.
Again, overall, what's going to be the biggest key for Harrisburg to get a win tonight?
We're going to have to limit their transition, keep them off the glass, and we're going to have to take care of the basketball. We're going to have to keep it somewhere between 12 and 14 turnovers. I think less would be great, obviously, in terms for us. We got to take care of the ball and just be solid on both ends.
Coach, hey, I appreciate your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thanks a lot for having me.
That is Coach Mayer of the Harrisburg Tigers. Back with more of the pregame show next year on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices to visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey you. Are you at a job that is fulfilling, has good benefits to support you or a family today, and retirement goes down the road? If you just said no, listen up. CHS River Plains is hiring operations personnel, drivers, and custom applicators at several locations. These come with a knockout affordable benefit package for you and the whole family. Apply to a job with CHS River Plains and up your benefits straight up. To apply, visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in at one of our locations. CHS is an equal opportunity employer.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
We can look back at the game and see how we came to our position. This is Pastor Sam from Faith Lutheran Church. We can also look back at our lives and see how we got to where we are today. If you're in a tough spot or if things are going great, I encourage you to try this approach. Call a timeout. Get some advice from the best possible coach, from your loving God. Join us at Faith Lutheran Church for worship, where you'll hear God's plan for the game.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
As we welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, joining me is Coach Kirk Bebout. Pierre Governors take on Harrisburg tonight. And, Coach, a big matchup again, fun matchup when you get a chance to play a team in the top five. There's a lot of excitement around a game like this.
Yeah, I mean, the girls look forward to games like this. Should have a pretty good crowd tonight with the boys off and being an ESD game, so against a top-ranked opponent. So, yeah, it's always adds a little bit. I mean, they're all big and exciting for us no matter when or where, but yeah, it's a fun opportunity.
So this Harrisburg team, what have you seen from them on film? What makes them so good?
They're well balanced. I mean, they don't rely on one or two people. They really work together as a team, and they're really physical, and they play really good defense. They make it hard to get into your stuff, and they rebound, and they're experienced. I mean, they pretty much have their same team that was at the state tournament last year and had a great year last year. So. I mean, all those things combined make a really good team.
So for you guys here in this game, what's some of the keys to attack the defense, limit their balancing attack?
Got to be really mentally tough. You got to execute. I mean, it's all about, setting a screen and cutting and finishing a play. And you're not going to get a ton of opportunities, so when you get those opportunities, you got to finish them. You get a layup, you got to make layups. You get to the free throw line, you got to knock those free throws in. You get some open looks from three, we got to make some. So just a matter of taking advantage of the opportunities that we get.
And you mentioned how balanced they are. The Pierre Governors over the last couple of years, they love a good defensive opportunity, a good defensive battle. Something like what Harrisburg will bring tonight, their offense. How excited are these girls? What do they need to do to be as good defensively as they have been over the course of the year?
Yeah, I mean, just rely on what we do. I mean, our fundamentals defensively, ball pressure, and being in the right spots. And then we really got to finish with the rebound. They got some good height, and they attack the glass. So we don't want to put all that effort in for naught. So, and that's one area where we kind of struggled the other night. So got to make sure that we clean things up on the boards and just bring that energy and that effort, leave it all out there. And, regardless of what happens, sometimes you can only control what you can control if shots go in or not, but we can control our effort, so that's our focus.
What's going to be the biggest key here tonight for the Govs to get a win?
Same things we just talked about. Just come out with energy and be focused and try to finish our opportunities that we get, stick together, and have fun playing together. We only get so many of these.
Well, Coach, as always, appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Thanks.
Back with more of the pregame show next here in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Wondering what to do with the pitted and rutted drive? B&B Equipment will get you covered. Wanting to put something down the ground? B&B Equipment will put a hole in your project. Need to even up that property? B&B Equipment can fill that need. B&B Equipment can deliver all your gravel and material needs. B&B Equipment is here for all your excavation needs. Contact B&B Equipment, 224-6727. A contractor here for you. That's B&B Equipment, 224-6727.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt. And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
People helping people.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at EnvirotechWaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
Ferding Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Ferding Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, they get it conducted. Contact the staff at Ferding Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Ferding Electric, 224-8684.
At Anderson Rumsa Dental, we want to change the way your family views the dentist. Let us replace your dread of the chair with personal service in a friendly and inviting atmosphere. Using state-of-the-art technology, we offer porcelain crowns completed in 1 day, saving you time and money. Anderson Rumsa Dental, located at 1521 North Harrison Avenue in Pierre. Experience dental procedures performed while you're in a deeply relaxed state, often with no recollection of the time past. Anderson Rumsa Dental. Call us today at 605-224-6111. That's 605-224-6111.
Back here at Riggs High School as we are getting set for tip-off between the Pierre Governors and the Harrisburg Tigers. With Jen Hanna back at the station, John Michael here as you're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Rolling up to 7 o'clock on this Tuesday night. Looking forward to a big matchup between these two teams, between the Governors and the Harrisburg Tigers. As we go through these starting lineups, first for the Harrisburg Tigers, it will be number 2, Addie Wagner, the 5'7" senior guard. Number 4, Jaylee Hofer, the 5'6" senior guard. Abigail Flanagan, the 5'10" senior guard. Sadie Merman, the 5'10" sophomore guard, and McKinley Lawrenson, the 6-foot junior forward. So 3 seniors, a junior and a sophomore in the starting lineup for the Harrisburg Tigers as they're being introduced right now. For the Pierre Governors, it will be 4 seniors and a junior. Brianna Sargent will get the start again, the 5'7" senior guard. Number 3, Elise Christofferson, the 5'8" senior guard. Number 10, Lennox Dupree, the 5'6" junior guard. Ryan Berry, the 5'8" senior guard, and Reese Terwilliger, the 5'11" senior forward. So those are the starting 5 for both the Tigers and the Governors. It is Wagner, Hofer, Flanagan, Merman, and Lawrenson for the Tigers. And then Sargent, Christofferson, Dupree, Berry, and Terwilliger for the Governors. A lot of Double-A basketball to be played tonight. Now, not everybody's playing a Double-A team, as Spearfish is playing Lee Deadwood. Douglas is playing Custer. Brandon Valley is playing Marshall, Minnesota. Gorman is playing T-Area. Rapid City Central is playing Belfouche. But there is a lot of games still to be played, though. Jefferson and Mitchell, that's number 1 versus number 3 in the standings. Make that number 2 versus number 3 in the standings. Also, Lincoln takes on Watertown. You have Roosevelt hosting Huron. Washington is taking on Brookings. All these games start around 7 o'clock or 7:30 Central Time, with the Rapid City Central Belfouche game starting at 8 o'clock Central Time. So we'll try and get you score updates before we get off the air tonight, with a lot of basketball to be played here tonight across the state, especially in girls Double-A basketball. Governors will go from right to left on your radio dial. The Harrisburg Tigers from left to right, as we are just about set and ready to roll from Riggs High School. Ryan Berry will take the opening tip here for the Governors. And the referee trying to position everybody the way they need to be, as the opening tip is up. It is won by Harrisburg. We're underway here tonight from Riggs High School. And now we get a whistle, and already time is going to be called, as the scoreboard did not start. It should be about 6 seconds off the clock, because our scoreboard started up here. It did not start down there. So now they're going to try and figure out, obviously you have to try and figure out how to, well, now they're going to try and put the right seconds. They're going to put 4 seconds off the clock. Okay. So 7:56 to go. All they do is just come up here and ask me. Usually I'm wrong with the timing, but they will take the 4 seconds off the clock, and now we will get back to basketball here, as the inbound pass will come for Sadie Merman. On the right side, Jaylee Hofer into the corner for Merman for 3. That's missed, and the rebound is fought for and won by Lawrenson. Back out for Merman, the sophomore and junior right now touching most of the basketball here. It is Wagner out top, comes back out. Jaylee Hofer pulls up for 3. That rolls in now, but another offensive board for the Tigers. And Harrisburg puts it in, as Abigail Flanagan will get the first bucket of the ball game for Harrisburg. So 30 seconds gone by, a couple offensive rebounds, and the Governors are down 2-0. It is Bria Sargent. Pass goes over the top for Lennox Dupree. Terwilliger underneath. Got the shot high off the glass to fall. And the Governors quickly tie it back up. Governors, when they have not played well, when they've not been at their best, have not shot the ball well. And that is not from the lack of execution of getting to an open spot, getting to an open shot. It's just the shots don't fall for the Governors. When they struggle to score, it is all just the shots not falling, and not that the offense isn't clicking to that last step of getting an open shot. It is Hofer back out on the right side, 6 to go on the shot clock. Drives all the way in with the left hand off the glass, and the rebound's going to be grabbed by Lawrenson. Out right side, Merman for 3. And the Governors have to be better about clearing out the glass, as Sadie Merman will hit a big-time jumper right away. And more second-chance points for Harrisburg. All 5 have been second-chance points for the Harrisburg Tigers so far. 6:15 to go in the opening quarter. Elise Christofferson on the right wing. Out top for Bria Sargent, as she'll take one dribble to her left, looking for maybe a backdoor cut to Lennox Dupree, but she was cut off. Now Dupree will throw to the cup. Skip pass for Elise Christofferson. Comes back out to Terwilliger for 3. That one was tipped. It was a block shot, and then it will be with the Pierre Governors. That's Harrisburg fans don't like it, but I don't think that there's any debate. Reese Terwilliger's, she's not known for shooting threes, but she's not going to airball it that bad without it being touched. There's an inbound pass quickly for Dupree. She will draw the foul. No, they're going to say she was fouled on the floor, running into the defender and then throwing the shot up. So they will get the foul on McKinley Lawrenson. But a fresh 35 of the Governors with 5:57 left to go here in the first quarter. As Grace Richter will check in for Bria Sargent. First sub of the ball game comes 2 minutes and 3 seconds into this first quarter. Here's a quick inbound pass for Terwilliger, but that shot is missed. Defense by Addie Wagner forced the missed shot, and a defensive rebound for the Harrisburg Tigers. They have controlled the glass. All rebounds have gone to Harrisburg so far. Driving inside the paint, that goes off of the Governor's last. Sadie Merman was trying to drive in between 3 different defenders, and she was cut off to the point where it bounced off the Governors and out of play. Inbound pass as it comes out top underneath now for Lawrence. She'll turn with the right hand. That shot is missed, and the Governors finally get their first rebound of the ball game. 5:30 left to go here in quarter number 1. Governors are down by 3, 5-2, as Barry will step. Kick it for Christofferson. She had an open look, didn't take it. Now it's Dupree on the left side. Out top for Terwilliger, right wing for Richter. Gets the screen from Terwilliger. Rolled off it, trying for that pick and roll. Pass will come inside. It's tipped. Terwilliger will go back over to it. And now she's going to hit Dupree on the baseline with 8 seconds to go. Steps through, and Dupree with a nice move to get free. Using the pivot foot to perfection was Lennox Dupree. There's a turnover. Governors with the steal. As in a pass from Barry to Richter, back out to Barry, and the Governors will turn the ball back over again. Each team with a turnover. Governors had their chance for that first lead. Flanagan wastes no time. Into the corner for Wagner for 3. That's offline. The rebound's grabbed by Barry. All the way up ahead for Terwilliger. Gets a good pump fake. Gets the shot to fall. The Governors have their first lead. 6-5 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. As we quickly go back the other way, 4.5 to go in the first quarter. That pass deflected. Richter trying to win the race to it. She does. Richter's got an easy layup the other end. Another turnover by Harrisburg. They've now got 2, and the Governors lead up by 3. A little bit faster pace than what we saw the first time these two teams met last year, as it comes back the other way for Mackenzie Lawrenson to have an easy layup in the left block. 8-7 our score as we near the midway point of the first quarter. It was a slow half-court game when these two teams played last year in the regular season. As Barry picks up her dribble, finds it for Terwilliger at the free throw line. Will try and drive right side on Lawrenson. Steps back and kicks it over. Christofferson in the corner for 3. Buried by Elise Christofferson. And the Govs lead at 11-7. Right now, their largest lead here in the first quarter. American Family Insurance, Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. On the left side, it is Wagner. That pass goes back out for Merman. Now to the corner as Flanagan will drive with the right hand, floats it up, hits the front of the rim and falls through, and cuts the lead in half, 11-9. As Flanagan now has 4 points. 3:15 left to go here in the first quarter. Christofferson left side for Barry. Gets inside the paint, kicks it over for Richter on the right wing. Richter starts to drive, picks up her dribble, finds Dupree on the screen, and then it loses the ball as it was taken away by Jaylee Hofer. Second turnover by the Governors, and it's worked back out and around the perimeter. 2 turnovers apiece for both these teams. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. 11-9 lead for the Governors. It is a behind-the-back dribble this time for Merman. That pass goes over the top and out of play, and a turnover by Harrisburg. Flanagan threw it over the top, or it was intended for Flanagan, over the top of her. As Graceland Taylor will check in for the Governors. That's their only sub, and a couple of Harrisburg Tigers check in. Macy Bryant is in for the first time, as Ryan Berry will have it. The other sub is Bryn Van Bakern. Here is Berry trying to throw it back for Terwilliger, and that one went too far. And another turnover as the Governors turn the ball over for the 3rd time as well. 2:29 to go here in the first quarter. Governors still lead it by 2, 11-9 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Barry nearly poked the ball away from Bryant. Now on the right side, driving. That pass is going to be tipped. It's going to be off of Barry last and out of play with 2:18 remaining here in quarter number 1. So the Governors, who didn't even break 30 last Friday against O'Gorman, I mean, they might have more points at the end of the first half than they did all game against O'Gorman. Driving in is Flanagan. Ball's poked away. Stolen. Lennox Dupree, 1-on-3. Nearly turned it over. She does. So it's going to be a double dribble. And so both teams, for Harrisburg, the 4 turnovers, they don't like to see those 4 turnovers. But overall, it's pretty much been turnover followed by a Governor turnover. As Bryant will work into the front court. Got around Barry, now threw it for Van Bakkeren. She'll drive around the defense of Grayson Taylor, but the shot was missed. And the rebound's grabbed by Christofferson. Dupree will slow things down just a bit with 1:45 to go here in the first quarter. Twilliger, left side for Christofferson. Now it's Barry again. As she'll step back, Twilliger the right side for Dupree. Takes one dribble to her left. Now it's Christofferson underneath as Twilliger had her girl sealed off, but the shot was blocked from behind by Merman with 1:25 to go here in the first quarter. So again, Harrisburg trying to tie or take the lead on this possession. Driving, Bryant throws it up to the basket, make that Merman throw up the basket. Shot was missed, but another offensive rebound. No refresh of the shot clock, and then Merman gets the ball back on the right wing, nails the 3, and they'll take that. Harrisburg was looking for a foul the first time. They'll take this one, though, as Merman's got her second, and it's a 12-11 lead. It is Barry on the left wing here for the Governors. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. They trail it by 1. Taylor will drive. Her pass deflected. Ball is loose. It was stolen by Harrisburg, and a foul committed by the Governors. And Grayson Taylor will pick up the Governor first foul. 5th turnover by the Governors here in quarter number 1. 46.4 to go. Probably not enough time for a 2-for-1. They have to go the length of the floor, does Harrisburg, to try and get a shot up in the next 9 seconds, but really more like 7 seconds, as they will work it into the front court. But Dupree nearly stole the ball away. It was Sadie Merman who had the left-handed dribble. Dupree on her left, poked the right hand out there, and nearly stole that ball away, but the referee said otherwise. And it will be the first foul on Lennox Dupree, and the second Governor foul with 40.6 to go. So now only a 5-second difference between shot clock and game clock, but Governors will steal the ball. Ryan Barry with another steal. All the way down the floor, but the layup is missed. And the rebound's grabbed by Harrisburg. And the Governors missed a golden opportunity to pick up the lead back. With 20 seconds to go, shot clock is off. Merman defended by Dupree. Now pass for Flanagan. Goes the opposite way of the screen. Now throws it for Merman with 10 seconds to go. Shot is missed. The rebound's grabbed by Barry. Governors have that one final shot, but they turn the ball back over again. 4.6 to go. The pass from Barry too far in front of Reese Twilliger. And with 4.6, now it's Harrisburg again that can hold for that final shot, but they're not even going to worry about that final shot. Maybe. Here's a half-court heave, and it's going to be well short by Abigail Flanagan. And we have played one quarter. The Harrisburg Tigers lead at 12-11 on the American Family Insurance Brady Shufflebine scoreboard. We'll step aside and come back in a minute with the start of the second. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
We all have had to fix little things. Loose screw? Get a screwdriver. Nail coming up? Find a hammer. Bolt coming loose? Get some wrenches. Sometimes these little things tend to make us think we can fix big things. Plug drain? Call Allied Plumbing. Water heater leaking? Call Allied Plumbing. Sewer backed up? Trust me, leave it to the professionals and rely on your ally. Call Allied Plumbing. With 75 years of combined experience, it speaks for itself. Allied Plumbing, 494-2001.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
As we welcome you back here, we are started, ready and set for the second quarter. The Governors down by 1 on the American Family Insurance Printing Shuffle by Scoreboard as we are underway. Ryan Berry gets the inbound pass as it will come back for Berry from Reese Terwilliger. It is now going to be taken back for Dupree on the right side. Works it back to the middle of the floor. Christofferson, the left wing here now for Berry. Berry takes one dribble. Now it's back for Terwilliger. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Berry again to the right side. Now it's going to be Terwilliger that will hand off for Dupree with 4 seconds. Her step back shot was blocked and then taken by Harrisburg. The Governors take nearly all that entire 35 seconds off the clock to start this second quarter, but come up empty with the block shot. It was Merman that blocked it. Now it's Jaylee Hofer that has it here for Harrisburg. Merman will throw it back out on the left side for Hofer. That pass for Flanagan. That ball is knocked away by Christofferson, but not taken by the Governors. Now it comes underneath for Lawrence, and that tough shot against Terwilliger is no good, and the Governors will get the rebound. Dupree on the left side for Richter. A screen from Christofferson. Now Terwilliger to the right side for Dupree. Jab step, and then kicks it all the way around the perimeter. It comes for Berry. She stepped back, thought about a three, instead passes it up. Terwilliger fakes the screen, then the pass deflected by Harrisburg, and it will stay with the Governors with 14 seconds to go on the shot clock. 6:37 left to go here in quarter number 2. As Dupree will inbound, Berry will catch. She'll drive baseline, got free. The shot is missed, but she will step to the free throw line. And we'll see our first free throws of the ball game. As Ryan Berry looking for her first points of the night. Addie Wagner gets called for the foul. And now Ryan Berry on the line for the first time. No free throws from either side in quarter number 1. Berry misses that first free throw attempt. 6:33 left to go here in quarter number 2. 12-11 on the American Family Insurance Printing Shuffle by Scoreboard. Second free throw. Berry ties it up, making that second shot. 1 for 2 on that trip. And we are tied at 12. It is Hofer going up ahead. Numbers the other way for Harrisburg with the left hand. Flanagan, one dribble on the floor. And a quick layup for Abby Flanagan, who has now got 6, and a 2-point lead again for Harrisburg, 14-12, with 6:15 to go here in quarter number 2. Christofferson the left side. It is going to be Dupree that will catch. Takes a step to her right, got a screen from Christofferson. Now Berry, or make that Richter, is driving, and she is fouled with 6:05 left to go here in the quarter. And the second foul quickly on Harrisburg here in quarter number 2 as Jaylee Hofer will pick up her first. Just a total of 5 fouls between these two teams as Leslie Youngsetzer will check in for Harrisburg. The 6'1 freshman is in. That pass, that'll work in the backcourt. That'll be a turnover by the Governors. Berry will pick it up. It's a backcourt violation with 5:54 to go here in quarter number 2. Governors have turned the ball over now for the 7th time here tonight. Flanagan will inbound. The throw will come to the corner for Hofer. Then she is trapped, but it will be a foul committed by Richter, who tried to reach for the basketball. And when she did so, she lost her balance a little bit and then pushed in to the Harrisburg player in Merman and ends up getting called for the foul. It was accidental by Richter. Wasn't a purpose foul, but still a foul nonetheless, as it is Abby Flanagan on the left side for Merman over on the left wing. And she'll back it up. Then a cross court for Hofer, now into the corner. Governors are able to get around defensively. More of a zone here for the Governors as they're trying to make sure they get back in that 2-3 zone. Now the pass will come over into the corner of the left wing for a 3, but a rebound will come for Youngsetzer. I don't know how she was able to hold on that ball with one hand. Then a good pass and a foul committed as Youngsetzer will go to the free throw line. And it's going to be on Grace Richter. Her second foul, second team foul for the Governors. And Leslie Youngsetzer will step to the line. First free throw is good. Taylor will check back in. Richter with those 2 fouls will head to the bench. Second free throw here from Young Setzer. That one's offline. The rebound's grabbed by the Governors. So a 3-point lead now for Harrisburg. Lennox Dupree on the right side. Top of the key for Christofferson. Quick pass for Terwilliger, and she's not going to miss from that spot. And Reese Terwilliger's now got 6. And a good look there from Christofferson with a quick touch pass to Terwilliger, who was cutting the basket. Governors are within 1. Pass will go into the corner as Wagner working back out of the wing. Now comes back again. Goes gone to man-to-man defense. Young Setzer steps around. That shot is missed, and it's going to be Christofferson with the rebound. As now Barry will work her way to the right side for Dupree. She'll drive around the defense. Shot in traffic, and Dupree with the left hand is able to finish. She's now got 4. The Governors are up by 1. 16-15. Back and forth we go here. 4:14 to go in the first half. Christofferson with good defense. Coach Bebout with 1 5-second call. Didn't get it. Now it's Merman for 3. That one's short. Rebound is swatted by Hofer and then grabbed by Wagner, who took 1 dribble, kicks it over left side for Merman. And Merman underneath the basket. Works it for Flanagan. Right wing 3. Buried. And Abby Flanagan has got her first 3 of the night. She's now got 9. And the Govs are back down by 2, 18-16. It is Barry driving the baseline. Out top for Terwilliger, working around left side for Dupree. Takes 1 dribble to her right, pulls up for 3. Back iron miss. Rebounds swatted out to Barry. Now on the right side for Taylor. With a jab step, now she'll drive right side. Under the basket. Throws it over for Christofferson. She'll pull up for 3. That one's well short. Barely hit the front of the rim, and the rebound's grabbed by Harrisburg. Taylor was almost in the right spot for an air ball. It is almost unfortunate the Governors and Christofferson actually hit the rim on that shot. On the left side, Flanagan, she'll try another one. That one rolls in and out. Young Setzer gets the offensive board, and the putback is good. They were hoping for a push in the back, as we'll get a timeout taken by Coach Bebout with 2:57 to go. Young Setzer, she used her length. The 6'1" freshman was able to get that rebound. Coach Becker is saying he wants to foul too, but from this angle, the unfortunate thing is that Young Setzer didn't, I don't think, make contact with any of the Governor players. And that's why the foul wasn't called. And hey, Coach Becker knows how to make sure he lobbies his way. Whether he's obviously not going to get the call right now, but the assistant coach knows how to lobby his way into watching that a little bit closer. And hey, you never know when that call might work your way back for a time. Him and Coach Schleckway, they shake their heads at each other. It's a fun exchange to watch without actually knowing what's being said between those two teams. Coach Bebout took the timeout with 2:57 to go here in quarter number 2. And now it's going to be an inbound. Well, now I think we got blood on the floor. I think that we need to go get cleaned up. So someone got cut. Some blood hit the floor, so it delays us a little bit more to get going back into play. 2:57 remains here in the first half, and it's 20-16 again. And maybe that wasn't even the conversation that Coach Becker was having with the official, but that was a quick play that looked like it could have been a foul committed by Harrisburg. But again, from the angle that I have up here, it looked like Young Setzer was able to avoid contact to get the rebound. And again, as every coach will do, you're not trying to pay off the officials but you're going to work the officials a little bit, and maybe you get that call down the stretch of this game. Maybe that 50-50 call goes your way. It's the gamesmanship, the game within the game, and what coaches, obviously they're out there coaching the players, but sometimes you work on the officials a little bit and put a little bug in the ear about maybe the next time that might happen again. Pass here for Barry as we get back to basketball. Graceland Taylor, Christofferson as they work it around the perimeter. Terwilliger hands off for Dupree. Fake the pass, drives to the free throw line. Christopherson will catch. Now it's Barry on the left wing with 10 to go on the shot clock. Steps back, kicks it over for Terwilliger. Now right side, Graceland Taylor with 4 seconds to go on the shot clock. Underneath, and a foul committed on the entry pass to Terwilliger. And a fresh 35 upcoming here for the Governors. Jaylee Hofer will pick up her second foul. That's the third Harrisburg foul with 2:27 to go here in the first half. Hofer and Wagner will both take a seat. Merman has checked back in. Lawrenson, they got the size on the floor with Lawrenson and the young Setzer. As Barry will catch, had it underneath, had a chance, but she turned to her right instead of turning to her left to try and put the shot up. Now Dupree for a long three. That hit the back iron, died on the iron, and fell through. Lennox Dupree gets the hometown roll, and it's 20-19. It deadened itself on the back of the rim and just dropped in. Nice present for Lennox Dupree. And the Governors, who now trail it by just one with under 1:50 to go now here in the second quarter. Lawrenson on the right side starts to drive. The pass nearly tipped by Taylor. Then a three is up and too strong. That one came from Bryn Van Bakkeren. And the Governors get the defensive rebound and have a chance now to take the lead. Barry, bounce pass for Dupree underneath, and she is fouled trying to receive that pass from Barry. Foul was committed by Sadie Merman. And now it's again, fresh 35 with 1:33 to go. And the Governors, again, can take the lead here. Now we get an offensive foul committed by the Governors. A turnover, as it's going to be Elise Christopherson with the legal screen. So Christopherson will pick up her foul, first foul, and the third Governor foul of the quarter. As it's now going to go the other way here for Harrisburg. That pass, Flanagan drives all the way around the top of the perimeter inside the arc. Now underneath for young Setzer. That shot off the glass is good. And the freshman's got 5 big points here in the first half as the Harrisburg Tigers lead up by 3 again with 1:05 to go here in the second quarter. Christopherson here for Dupree on the left side. Terwilliger, right wing for Taylor. Taylor will throw it for Christopherson. Now Barry on the left wing. Starts to drive. Tough pass underneath for Christopherson. Ball knocked out of her hand and then stolen by Harrisburg. Probably won't be going 2 for 1 in this possession, as it's now going to come over for Van Bakkeren, who will drive the bucket, got free, and will lay it in. And Bryn Van Bakkeren makes it a 5-point lead now for the Harrisburg Tigers. And the Governors can't hold for the final shot, but they need to make a bucket here. Pull within a possession at the end of the half. 20 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. Barry will work it back out to the point here with 13 seconds to go. Reset the offense here down to 8 seconds. Barry will drive. Inside the lane, turns around, shot will fall, rattles home to make it 24-21. And no shot attempt. That one will not count even if it was good. And it's 24-21. Governors are down by 3 at the end of the first half. So the Governors outscored in that second quarter 12 to 10 as the lead went from 12 to 11 to now 24 to 21 at the end of the first half. So we will step aside. We'll come back with halftime stats, tell you all about this first half, and get you set for the second half after this. You're back in 3 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Service is a proud supporter of Pierre Governor Athletics. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work construction and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. AGE, proud supporters of local sports.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the capital city area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux Avenue in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your locally owned independent auto parts store, 500 West Sioux in Pierre. Go Cubs!
Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman at Floss Dentistry in Pierre is family owned and operated. They have modern practice with skill and caring staff. They have same-day availability. Floss Dentistry is located at 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre with hours Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Give them a call at 605-224-2161 and don't put off that scheduled cleaning any longer. Floss Dentistry, 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre, or give Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman a call at 605-224-2161.
We all want to be happy, but sometimes that doesn't feel possible. But if you have hope, you have everything. Rising Hope Counseling provides high-quality mental health services with locations across South Dakota. Additionally, by providing telehealth, we ensure South Dakota's rural residents have access to high-quality mental health services. Our team lives and works in your communities, and we understand the unique challenges we face. Schedule an appointment by phone or online today. Rising Hope Counseling, offering hope, healing, and change.
Oh, real quick, we're going to pass along that the Pierre Governor boys wrestling team had themselves a good night as they beat the Yankton Bucks 73-4 in a wrestling duel, as that one has gone final just about a half an hour ago, right around the time that we got rolling for our game, with the Govs winning that duel down in Yankton. It is 24-21 here as the Governor girls are down by 3 in the American Family Insurance Brady Shuffle by scoreboard. As we look at the scoring totals through the first half, we'll start with the Pierre Governors. 7 points for Lennox Dupree as she leads the team with points. Reese Williger with 6. Ryan Berry and Elise Christofferson with 3. Berry was 1 for 2 from the free throw line, which was all the free throws that were shot by the Governors in that first half. For the Harrisburg Tigers, they were led in scoring by Abigail Flanagan, who picked up 9 points, hit 3 field goals and a three-pointer as well. Sadie Merman had 2 threes in the first half. She finished with 6 in that half. 5 points for Leslie Young-Setzer, then 2 points apiece for McKinley Lawrenson and Brenda Van Bakker. Young-Setzer 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Again, that was all the free throws that were shot by Harrisburg in that first half. Harrisburg did not turn the ball over in the second quarter. They finished with 5 first half turnovers. Governors with 9 in total, 6 in the first quarter and 3 in the second quarter as they trail at 24-21 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. Try and see if we can get you some basketball updates here, score updates before we get back into well, it looks like we're not going to be able to get you any score updates. Well, maybe we can get you something here before we get back to our commercial break and getting set for the second half. Governors, actually Harrisburg will get the ball to start the second half as they lead it by 3. A game that's gone back and forth for the most part in this game, that lead changes have been plenty between these two clubs. As Harrisburg, their largest lead got to 5. That was right at the end of that first half before the Governors finally scored. Were able to score with Barry's last shot to make it a 3-point game. But it's been close between these two teams throughout this game. Not a whole lot of separation. Governor's largest lead was 5. Nothing that has been overwhelming for any of these teams to make a comeback from, and we kind of expect that going into the second half as well. So we're in for a good one to close out this ball game as the second half is coming up here shortly from Rakes High School. Governor girls will be on the road to Yankton. That's the game that they play at 7 o'clock on Thursday. We'll have coverage on KCCR, and also then Friday the Governor boys will be at home against Yankton. We'll have that one as well here on KCCR, and of course those games are on YouTube at KCCR Sports. We will step aside for 3 minutes, come back with the start of the second half after this. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
We might not be the largest repair shop in town, but we take pride in what we do. We want to make the experience as painless as possible for you, so we will work with your insurance company on your claim from beginning to the end. Locally owned with 50 years combined in the shop, Wheelhouse Auto Body will take the stress off of you. Wheelhouse Auto Body at 720 North Garfield, or contact them at 605-494-0436, 605-494-0436, or wheelhouseautobody@gmail.com.
This winter, sip on a delicious hot cocoa and lose yourself in the grace of a fresh falling snow before you smash that hot mug on the driveway and join First Dakota to bank some noise for winter sports. Stomp for block shots, holler for match ceiling takedowns, and go berserk for a perfect dismount. Let's give the home team all we've got. Bank some noise with us at First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakota.com, member FDIC.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back, the sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
And as we welcome you back here, set for the second half between the Pierre Governors and the Harrisburg Tigers, with Jen Hanna back at the station. John Wickler here as we have a couple more games here this week on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Also, don't forget Saturday night, Saturday afternoon, and Saturday night. It is Pink the Rink at the Expo Center as the Hawaii Capitals girls will host Rushmore Thunder at noon. The boys will play around 6:15 as they take on the Brandon Valley Ice Cats as the season is slowly winding down, actually quickly winding down for the girls varsity team. We will have just one more game after this weekend. They will also play on Sunday at the Expo Center. So we're in for a fun-filled weekend of sports starting Thursday. We got Coach's Corner tomorrow. We've got the game here today and pretty much already, well, okay, not start the weekend. can't get ahead of myself. But the Harrisburg Tigers will start with the possession here of the third quarter. As we are underway here in the second half, Governors, they are down by 3 as Jaylee Hofer will drive. Kick it left side for Merman. And then she'll throw it back farther in that left side. Wagner will try and step around Richter. Ball is tipped, and then it's still taken as it will be eventually off the knee of Lawrenson. And then Hofer is open for 3 and will knock it down. 50-50 ball goes in the hands of the Tigers. And Hofer with the big 3 to get a 6-point lead, largest lead of the ball game now for the Harrisburg Tigers. Christofferson, pass for Dupree. Drives right side, step back. That fadeaway shot is short, and the rebound's grabbed by Harrisburg. Dupree, that ball is off the hands and out of play. That's a turnover by the Tigers. Sadie Merman couldn't dribble it past Lennox Dupree. And the first turnover since the first quarter for the Harrisburg Tigers. Dupree on the right side. Steps to her left, pass was tipped. Twilliger still grabbed it. Now back for Dupree. Over for Christofferson. Now it's Barry again, the left side. Gets a screen from Christofferson. Drives all the way in. Floats into the basket, and it'll roll its way around and through. And Ryan Barry now with 5 points. And it's a 27-23 lead. Governors have to get back defensively. They give up too many 2-on-1s, although the way their press is set, trying to get traps on inbound passes. Pass will come over into the corner. Driving is Flanagan. That shot is missed. Flanagan hits the floor. Rebounds grab of the Governors. They have numbers the other way. Christofferson, though, as she settled down, it was over to throw it for Richter. Drives all the way in. She floated to the basket. They hit the bottom of the rim on the net. No foul called, and the Governors are unable to score to make it a one-possession game. Now on the left side, 3 is up and buried by Sadie Merman, her third. And it's 30-23. Governors are now down by 7. And again, Harrisburg extends that largest lead. Christofferson at the top, looking for a backdoor cut to Dupree. Couldn't get it to her. Now a hand back off to Dupree on the left side. She'll step back. Now to Williger on the right side for Richter. As she looks to her right, trying to throw it for Terwilliger. Girl fell over. Terwilliger gets the shot, gets the foul, and will go to the line. Chance for a 3-point play. 5:44 to go in the third quarter. Foul was committed by Addie Wagner. I believe it was Flanagan that had fallen over as well, trying to defend Terwilliger, who now has 8 points. This would have been a lane violation, but it is a good free throw by Terwilliger to make it a 4-point game. And again, the Governors trying to get back defensively as Harrisburg has no problem breaking the press. Merman another 3. That's another 3 made. And Sadie Merman answers right back. The old-fashioned 3-point play is answered back by it's not new school anymore, but the newer version of a 3-point play. It is Barry that will drive. Kicking over now, Christofferson, left wing for Dupree. Jab step, drives between 2 defenders. Ball goes off the knee and then turned over. Harrisburg will take it back, trying to extend their 7-point lead. Merman, bounce pass. Richter stepped in front of that one, and she is fouled. As Lawrenson will pick up her second foul. Both teams turn the ball over on back-to-back possessions. And 5:07 remains here in quarter number 3. And the Govs trail it by 7, 33-26. Harrisburg has had an answer pretty much every time the Governors have been down the floor to score. It is Richter, bounce pass. Twilliger hands back off for Richter. And then we'll give back here for Barry. Now it is Christofferson. Terwilliger. Lawrenson had fallen over. Got back up. Dupree picks up her dribble. Now it's Christofferson with 10 to go. She'll drive all the way in. Off the glass for Richter. That shot is missed. Richter grabs the offensive board. The putback, she's fouled. And will go to the line for 2. And the foul will be committed by Sadie Merman, her second. And now it's Grace Richter looking to get on the score sheet for the first time tonight. Governors are 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Free throw from Richter, buries. 6-point game. Second free throw upcoming here for Richter, trying to go 2 for 2 on this sequence. Well, the Govs within 5. Free throw is straight through as well. And Coach Bebout will take a 30-second timeout. So the Governors are 3 for 3 in this quarter from the free throw line as they have pulled within 5, 33-28. 4:35 to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Governors have not been able to stop Harrisburg defensively, especially after that initial score by Pierre. Every time that the Governors have been able to score, Harrisburg has answered either mostly with a three. Actually, they have answered every time with a three. 3 threes in the quarter already for Harrisburg. All 9 of their points in this third quarter have come from beyond the arc. As it will be Harrisburg that will inbound the ball coming out of the timeout. You didn't see it on the camera, but the student section get a little rowdy with the cheer that is coming from the cheerleaders. The basketball guys are in the student section and comes a little bit rowdy over there. A couple of guys coming. They didn't fully tumble off the bleachers, but there was a little bit of hesitation. Some of those guys coming off the bleachers and not really wanting to get back on the bleachers during that cheer. Back to basketball. Jaylee Hofer. She'll try and step through the 2 defenders. Now throw it in the corner, and another three is in. Abby Flanagan, she hits a three, the 4th three of the third quarter for the Harrisburg Tigers. 8-point lead, largest lead. Barry draws contact, doesn't get the foul call, but she's able to score at the bucket. 36-30, Governors are down by 6. And see if the Harrisburg Tigers can finally miss one from beyond the arc. There's a trip and a foul called against Richter. It'll be her 3rd. And the first Governor foul of this third quarter. And Graceland Taylor will check in for Grace Richter. So Bryn Van Bakker's checked in. Leslie Young-Setzer will check in as Lawrenson will catch the inbound pass. Now here's Van Bakkeren. Out top, Merman on the left side, now trying to work it out top. Pass will come out. Almost another three, but a travel instead is called on Van Bakkeren. And the Governors finally get a defensive stop. They've been waiting for that defensive stop for quite some time. And with 3:44 to go, the Governors now need to make sure that they score on these possessions. Berry will pick up her dribble underneath for Twilliger. One dribble, turns to her right. That shot is blocked, but Taylor gets the board. Now it's back for Berry at the top of the key. Hesitates, step back. That shot will fall off the rim. Rebound grab from Twilliger. Putback is good, and she is fouled. A chance for a three-point play. Once again for Reese Twilliger with 3:24 to go in the third. First foul committed by Leslie Young-Setzer. Twilliger now with 11 points. Not the first player to double figures, but the first one for the Govs in double figures. Free throw from Twilliger. Right through the bottom of the net. And the Governors have cut the lead to one possession. That pass is deflected, almost stolen away by Lennox Dupree. 3:18 to go here in quarter number 3. Driving, Merman to the bucket, misses the shot, gets the offensive rebound though. Pass underneath for Flanagan. Lost the handle of it. Turns with it with the right hand. Misses the shot, and Barry will grab the board. Governors can tie it on this possession. Dupree, bounce pass for Twilliger. That goes off a couple of bodies. We get a tie-up. It'll be a jump ball, and it will stay with the Governors with 2:58 to go here in quarter number 3. 27 left to go on the shot clock. Barry will inbound here for the Govs on the right baseline. Out top for Taylor for three, the tie. That one just is offline. And a rebound here for Harrisburg. It was open. Taylor took it. As is now Merman. Was trying to lean on to Dupree running down the floor. Ball is poked away. Stolen away by the Governors. Good job by Twilliger. As she was falling, was able to tap it along to Christofferson. Dupree wildly shot it at the basket. The rebound is going to be grabbed by Harrisburg. I think they're going to want a timeout here. And we'll get a timeout taken by the Tigers. Harrisburg has turned the ball over 4 times here in this third quarter. It is 36-33 with 2:29 to go here in the third quarter. We will step aside. We'll come back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices to visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC. It is a 3-point game with 2:29 to go here in quarter number 3. Harrisburg will get the ball coming out of the timeouts. They took their first time out of the ball game. Governors have taken 2 so far. They've got 3 left. Harrisburg with their 4. And with 2:29 to go, it's a very important couple of minutes here. Governors want to stay within this one possession, if not take the lead. Harrisburg, who had the largest lead at 8 moments ago, want to get back to that. They have not hit a shot inside the arc in this third quarter. It is Lawrenson that will drive all the way in. Lost the handle of the ball after it was knocked away by the Governors, and it will stay with Harrisburg with only 16 on the shot clock and 2:16 remaining here in quarter number 3. Flanagan will inbound here for Harrisburg. Lob all the way out top. The ball was tipped by Harrisburg, then grabbed by Van Bockert. Dupree made that not an easy pass. It is now a pass over for Hofer. Pulls up for 3. That is their 5th 3 of the quarter. Jaylee Hofer's got her 2nd of the quarter. And it's now a 39-33 lead. Berry, pass for Dupree. Comes over for Christofferson. She'll try and answer. That one's just offline. Off of Harrisburg. They were out of bounds, was Harrisburg. Flanagan was diving for it, but she had stepped out of bounds before she had made contact with the ball. And so it will stay with the Governors. Fresh 35 here with 1:45 to go in the third. Berry driving baseline. Got around, but there is a foul before the shot. And I think it still is at the 5th foul. It is the 5th foul by Harrisburg, so Berry will go the line anyway, but Bryn Van Bockern will pick up her first. And it's now Berry at the line for 2 with her team down by 6. First free throw. That is good for Berry. So Berry, who's 2 for 3 from the line, now with 8 points in the ball game. And it's only 101 seconds remaining here in third quarter. Governors are down by 5, trying to make this a 4-point ball game with the next free throw, which is also good for Berry. Governors are 5 for 5 from the line here in the third. 6 of 7 overall in the ball game. Harrisburg, Merman, try and work it into the front court. She does on the right side. As the ball is worked around the perimeter, Lawrenson will throw it left wing for Flanagan. Flanagan will step back. She'll take a step, but did not travel. Now it's Hofer. Ball almost knocked away by Berry. Now into the corner for Flanagan. As she'll work it inside the paint. Will turn a couple times, float it with the right hand. And the very first field goal made inside the arc by Harrisburg in this third quarter makes it 41-35. You say you made 1-2 in this third quarter. Doesn't really mean, it says a lot more than what actually is, as Christofferson drove the baseline, or drove to the right block, and her layup was missed, too strong off the glass. And the rebound, it comes to Harrisburg, then Merman the other way. That bounces a couple of times, and it will find its way through. And Sadie Merman now with 14 points, and the lead's back up to 8 all of a sudden. 3 seconds, make that 4 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Taylor for 3, that one's missed, and Harrisburg with the rebound. They can hold for the final shot, and as quickly as this was a 3-point game, the timeout taken by Coach Mayer, we're all of a sudden in the spot where the Governors can be down by 10 at the end of this third quarter. 14 seconds to go. Ball is knocked away. Dupree had it knocked away, but it's still grabbed by Harrisburg. It is Lawrenson. Throws it over. Bouncing pass into the corner. A three from Wagner. Offline. Rebounds tipped out. Grabbed by the Governors. So they get the defensive stop at the end of the third quarter. But it is Harrisburg with the quick spurt at the end of the third to pull away with an 8-point lead, sending us to the fourth. And the Governors have it work in front of them. We will step aside, come back in a minute for the start of the fourth quarter. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Hey you. Are you at a job that is fulfilling, has good benefits to support you or a family today, and retirement goes down the road? If you just said no, listen up. CHS River Plains is hiring operations personnel, drivers, and custom applicators at several locations. These come with a knockout affordable benefit package for you and the whole family. Apply to a job with CHS River Plains and up your benefits straight up. To apply, visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in at one of our locations. CHS is an equal opportunity employer.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
It's been a good game so far between these two teams. We hit the final quarter, and the Governors, they are down by 8. American Family Insurance, Brittany Shuffle by a scoreboard to start this final frame. It is Hofer for Harrisburg. Left side for Merwin. Starts to drive, kicks it back out for Wagner. Around the right side for Hofer. To the free throw line it comes. Pass is tipped and then stolen away. Governors will get the steal to start the fourth quarter. They're down by 8. They're going to get all 8 points back quickly. Just going to make sure that you pick up points, get defensive stops. You got a defensive stop. Now on the other way, you got to get points. Lennox Dupree at the top of the key here for the Govs. 17 to go on the shot clock. Pass is deflected and stolen away. Governors turn the ball over, but get the ball right back. Another turnover from Harrisburg. Now Dupree, right side three. That one's missed. And the rebound's grabbed by Harrisburg. 7:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. Governors with 2 forced turnovers in this fourth quarter. Back-to-back possessions, but come up empty-handed. Just think about a couple of made shots there. It's a 4-point game, as this will be a blocking foul committed against the Governors. And Ryan Berry trying to take the charge. And we'll get called for her first. And to the free throw line will be Lawrenson. This will be the first free throws of the second half, and only the second time that Harrisburg has got to the line all night tonight, as McKinley Lawrenson makes the first free throw. We get 44-35, a 9-point lead. Largest lead for Harrisburg is 9. Second free throw is also good. So a 10-point advantage for the Harrisburg Tigers here early on this fourth quarter. Again, the Governors don't need to make it all up. It's 2 possessions that you want to have back by the time there's 4 minutes to go. There's another missed 3 by Dupree, as it'll be Christofferson. They'll throw on the right side for Richter. Richter around the screen of Terwilliger. Terwilliger had her sealed off, and then we get a foul committed by the Governors. Reese Terwilliger, who had sealed off the defender, gets called for the offensive foul. That is their second turnover here in the fourth quarter. And the Govs don't want to fade here in this fourth. As the pass will come over, Hofer on the right side. She'll start to drive to the baseline. There's a charge that will go back the other way, as Barry this time does pick up the charge, draws the charge, and Jaylee Hofer will have her third personal foul. And the third turnover this fourth quarter already here for the Harrisburg Tigers. Barry didn't get it the first time. Was able to be successful that second time around. Lennox Dupree. Here is Christofferson. Dupree again will turn back for Christofferson. Barry's open for 3 on the left side. Governors don't get it. Terwilliger, though, with the offensive board. That shot, she draws the contact and is fouled. And will step to the line for 2, as Jaylee Hofer now will pick up her 4th foul. And Reese Terwilliger at the line. The Governor senior with 12 points. Black Hills make that the South Dakota School of Mines commit. Makes the first free throw. Also have Ryan Berry that is committed, and she will have her signing day. She's officially signed, but will have her signing day. Chadron State. Second free throw from Terwilliger. That's also good. She goes 2 for 2 from the line. Governors have been excellent from the free throw line. However, they're down by 8. Now we get a timeout taken by Coach Mayer, who the mental clock in his head was going off that he needed to take a timeout. Otherwise, the Governors were going to get the ball back, and another turnover by Harrisburg with 5:57 to go here in the fourth quarter. Pierre is down 45-37. And you look at the free throw right now for the Governors. 9 of 10 from the free throw line. They have done their job to stay in this ball game. However, on the other side, it's not been plenty of free throws, but overall, it has been 3 of 4 from the free throw line for Harrisburg. So both teams have only missed one free throw, just that the Governors have been in the line a few more times than the Harrisburg Tigers. Again, this will be coming out of the timeout, coming after a made basket. So Harrisburg can run the baseline on the inbound pass with 5:57 to go here in quarter number 4. Both teams with 3 timeouts remaining. Lawrenson will send a couple players deep, and then it will be an inbound pass for Abby Flanagan. Flanagan will work to the right side in the front court. Now the hands-off back for Merman. You're listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station. 3 goes up for Van Bakkeren. That one's missed. And then we'll get a foul committed by Harrisburg. Flanagan hit the deck, but she might have been pushed by her own teammate because Dupree ended with the ball, and she was the only Governor in that pile. Third foul committed by Sadie Merman. Already the third team foul now by Harrisburg in this fourth quarter. So that's something to keep an eye on. Harrisburg is about to foul themselves into the Governor shooting free throws. Christofferson fakes the pass to Dupree, and then Berry will pick up the foul on the other side. After the missed shot by Christofferson, Berry's second foul, and the Governor's second foul of the quarter as well. So 5:22 to go here in quarter number 4. As they work it across midcourt. It is now going to be for Wagner. Picks up her dribble. That ball, we got tie up. Governors will take over. Turnover by Harrisburg. So the 4th turnover of the fourth quarter by Harrisburg. And Pierre is down by 6. As well, I think it's actually still an 8-point game. Dupree goes underneath for Richter, and that shot is missed, and the rebound's grabbed by the Harrisburg Tigers. It should still be 45-37, not 45-39. On the left side, Van Bakkeren. They put the 2 points up instead of, I think, the foul. I'm not sure what happened on that side, but now it's Lawrenson that will score to make it 47-37. So still a 10-point lead here for the Governors, or make that for Harrisburg. Berry will drive, got to the free throw line, or got to the baseline to score. Ryan Berry's now got 11. And the Governors are down by 8, 47-39. It is on the left side to the free throw line. Pass from Merman underneath. Van Bakkeren shot is missed. Rebound grabbed by the Governors. Pass will go up ahead. That's going to be off the hands of Harrisburg. With 3:55 to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, they got to figure out the score here, because the Govs feel like they're down by 6, but they're actually down by 8. And that's a huge difference. As the inbound pass will come here for Christofferson works it to Barry. Fadeaway shot is missed. And the rebound is going to be grabbed by Harrisburg. Here for the Tigers. Flanagan will drive all the way. That shot is missed. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Hofer, and the putback shot is good. And the lead is back to 10. 49-39. 3:20 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Barry will drive. Almost lost the ball, was able to get it to Dupree. She will drive all the way in, got it to go, and a foul. To make it 49-41 with 3:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Foul will be committed by McKinley Lawrenson. And a timeout will be taken by head coach Kirk Bebout of the Pierre Governors. Dupree scores for the first time since the second quarter. It's a full timeout, so we'll take them with it. Pierre Governors are down with 3:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Back in 30 seconds.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors, again, they're down 49-41 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. However, the scoreboard here at Riggs High School has got the 49-43. And what kind of confirming here right now, and of course, we're far away from the score sheet or the scores table, but Barry picked up a foul and got 2 points that put up on the board instead of picking up her second foul. So that's the difference of this game right now. It's not the difference of the game. It's still an 8-point lead for Harrisburg. But a 6-point game is just a little bit different than an 8-point game with 3:15 to go. Lennox Dupree at the free throw line. Free throw is going to be good to make it what I believe is 49-42. Now we got time. And it gets a wet spot on the floor. Something happened, and we will get paper towels to get it cleaned up over by the student section. And again, the interesting thing here is that nobody's caught, is that the Governors have 2 extra points on the board that shouldn't be there. And with 3:15 to go in the fourth quarter, it's getting a little bit closer and closer to being something that could become an issue. As it will be Jaylee Hofer. Midcourt, Sadie Merman. To the left side here for Flanagan. Merman to the right side for Hofer. That pass for Flanagan. Left side, it comes here for Van Bakker. Now it's Flanagan again. Hofer back to Flanagan underneath. Now left side driving is Merman. She'll throw it back out for Flanagan. She'll drive, kick it, Merman. Corner 3, buried. And Sadie Merman has got her 5th 3 of the ball game. 17 points in the Knights. And it's 52-42 with 2:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Dupree pulls up for 3. Gotta have it. She gets it to go. Lennox Dupree with now 13 points. Governors pull within 7 with 2:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Over on the left side, that's a foul committed by Barry, thinking that she got all ball. But we'll pick up her 3rd foul. And they have her for 2, but she definitely has 3 fouls. She had picked up that foul on a free throw, or on a missed shot. This now going to be Merman. Almost lost the ball from Dupree. And that pass is going to be caught by Flanagan. Under 2 to go. 3 team fouls. Actually, I believe there's 4 team fouls by the Governors. This will be a 3 that's up and missed by Hofer. And Dupree will get the defensive rebound. 1:45 to go here in the fourth quarter. Lennox Dupree starts to drive. Her pass tipped, but still to Christofferson. Christofferson now for Richter. On the right side for Berry. She'll start to drive. Picks up her dribble in the lane. Shot is missed. Rebound is going to be saved by Harrisburg and in play. 1:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. That ball is going to be knocked away. Governors will pick up another steal. 5th turnover by Harrisburg in the fourth quarter. Richter up ahead for Berry. She'll drive all the way in. Shot is good, and she is fouled. 1:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. And Berry's got a chance for a 3-point play. Third foul committed by Addie Wagner. Berry with 13 points. Free throw is up and good. And again, the scoreboard shows it's 52-50. But overall, it's still positive that it's 52-48. The Governors are down by 4. It is going to be Merman that has it. 55 seconds to go. Timeout will be taken by Coach Mayer. So the Governors right now are down by 4 or by 2. 55.7 to go here in quarter number 4. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR. You're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
You can look back at the game and see how we came to our position. This is Pastor Sam from Faith Lutheran Church. We can also look back at our lives and see how we got to where we are today. If you're in a tough spot or if things are going great, I encourage you to try this approach. Call a timeout. Get some advice from the best possible coach, from your loving God. Join us at Faith Lutheran Church for worship, where you'll hear God's plan for the game.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
Back here at Riggs High School as we are closing in. 55.7 seconds to go here in quarter number 4. Governors are down. And again, scoreboard shows 52-50. My score sheet shows 52-48. It also shows that Ryan Berry's got 2 fouls on the board. My calculations, you got 3 fouls. And I think that's where the discrepancy might be. So if the Governors can win by 3 points, everything's fine. Otherwise, things could be a little bit hairy here. It is Jaylee Hofer, right side for Merman. Underneath for Flanagan. Flanagan, that pass will come up. Merman, 9 to go on the shot clock. Governors are not fouling quite yet. Driving is Flanagan. Hofer for 3. That one is missed over the top of the backboard. So the Governors will get the ball with 34.9 to go. Christofferson will inbound for Berry. 30 seconds to go. The Governors, they can hold for the final shot, but again, as Christofferson will have it, 24 seconds remaining. It is Dupree that will drive in, throw it to the basket, miss the shot. Rebound will be grabbed by Harrisburg. They got a foul. Governors have got to foul, and they finally do with 14.7 to go. And the foul will be committed by Elise Christofferson. So now we got a timeout taken by Coach Bebout. And this is where should be 5 fouls for the Governors. And then they got, now we're going to find that there's something wrong up on the board here. The timeout taken by Coach Bebout. They were finding out that there's 5 fouls committed by Pierre. And I think they're going to find out that they're down by 4 points as well. That's 52-48 with 14.7 to go, which make things very difficult to come back from. So they've got to, again, that is pretty sure it's 5 fouls for the Governors in this quarter. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's not. So Christofferson picked up the second foul. Governors have picked up just their 4th team foul. Now they've got a foul again. They do with 13.7 to go. That is the foul number 5 for sure. That will send Harrisburg to the free throw line. That is Christofferson's 3rd foul. With 13.7 to go. Sadie Merman will go to the free throw line. Harrisburg is 3 for 4 from the line. First free throw is buried by Sadie Merman. And a timeout again will be taken here by Coach Bebout with 13.7 to go. We'll take one with them. 13.7 left. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR. We're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Back in 30 seconds.
Wondering what to do with the pitted and rutted drive? B&B Equipment will get you covered. Wanting to put something down the ground? B&B Equipment will put a hole in your project. Need to even up that property? B&B Equipment can fill that need. B&B Equipment can deliver all your gravel and material needs. B&B Equipment is here for all your excavation needs. Contact B&B Equipment, 224-6727. A contractor here for you. That's B&B Equipment, 224-6727.
Back here at Riggs High School, Pierre Governors, they are down 53 to 50, 53-48. And the Govs, though, as Merman will step to the free throw line again. We'll see what Sadie Merman can do. And again, with 13.7 to go, it is still one possession game on the scoreboard. Not on our scoreboard, but on the scoreboard here at the high school. Second free throw is going to be good, so that would make it at least a 2-possession game. Governors have to move quickly, have to get down and score. It is going to be Dupree who travels, turns it over, and that should just about do it here for the Governors with 7.7 to go. And Abigail Flanagan will inbound here for Harrisburg. They'll throw it over Hofer. She'll work into the front court. Governors will not foul. And Harrisburg will pick up a huge road win over the Pierre Governors tonight, 54-50 over the Harrisburg Tigers. Or make that over the Pierre Governors. Harrisburg wins it tonight, and they will improve to 8-3. Governors will fall to 9-5. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Make that 3 minutes. Back in 3 minutes to wrap it up here from Riggs High School. You're listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Yeah, that hurt. And there are epic moments.
Slide, slide, slide! College! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, visit the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward so you can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
Refined design, remarkable capabilities. The Ford Edge at Capital City Ford delivers everyone and everything in style and comfort. Bold and aggressive on the outside, lavish with lots of tech on the inside. This SUV does a whole lot more than haul groceries. Travel with confidence when purchasing your all-new Ford Edge from Capital City Ford. And for a limited time, qualified buyers can purchase at 0.9% APR for 60 months. Check out their full vehicle lineup at CapitalCityFord.com. Capital City Ford in Pierre.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
Most of us already know that Gale's Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
People helping people.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Wahi Federal Credit Union member? At a Wahi Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at a Wahi Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Wahi Federal Credit Union.
When you're looking for quality trash pickup services, look no further than Envirotech. 6 days a week, their trucks are on the road picking up trash, even holidays. They're also the place to contact for recycling services. Their friendly, professional staff is ready to assist with weekly pickups or even special pickups. Check out the website at envirotechwaste.com. Envirotech is locally operated. Call 224-4804. Envirotech Waste Services in Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors, they fall here tonight 54 to 50 or 48, whichever way you look at it. I got 48 in total for the Governors, where Harrisburg had the 54 points. Regardless, it doesn't matter in the end. Governors fall here tonight to the Harrisburg Tigers. We go through the scoring. It is 19 points for Sadie Merman. She leads the way for all scorers, picking up those 19 points. 14 for Abigail Flanagan, 8 for Jaylee Hofer, 6 for McKinley Lawrenson, 5 for Leslie Young-Setzer, and 2 for Bryn Van Bakern. As Harrisburg shoots 5 of 6 from the free throw line, including 4 and 4 in that fourth quarter. Harrisburg had 5 threes made in that third quarter, and overall they are a team that likes to shoot it from beyond the arc. 9 threes in total of the ball game, 3 in that first half, 6 in the second half for the Governors to pick up for the Harrisburg Tigers to pick up the win over the Pierre Governors. Overall, turn the ball over a total of 14 times in the win for Harrisburg, right around where Coach Mayer was saying he liked to stay around that mark, and they do so, picking up the win with those 14 turnovers. For the Pierre Governors on their side, they actually end up with one less turnover, 13 in total, but they still come up on the short end. They were led by Ryan Berry, 16 points, 13, make that 14 for Reese Terwilliger, 13 for Lennox Dupree, 3 for Elise Christofferson, and Grace Richter was 2 for 2 from the free throw line to round out the scoring for the Governors. But they shot 12 of 13 from the free throw line, so the Governors stay in the ball game by shooting almost perfect from the line. Berry missed the first free throw that she took, and then the Governors didn't miss the rest of the way. As Richter, Terwilliger both went 2 for, Richter went 2 for 2. Terwilliger was 4 for 4. Berry was 4 for 5. And then Lennox Dupree was 1 for 1 from the free throw line for the Governors in the loss here tonight to the Harrisburg Tigers. And again, the Govs shot 12 of 13 from the free throw line, 13 turnovers in total for the Pierre Governors in the loss to Harrisburg here this evening. Governors will drop to 9-5 of the season. Harrisburg Tigers will improve to 8-3 on the year, as they will now travel to Yankton on Thursday to take on the Gazelles. We'll have coverage here on KCCR at 6:30 and tip off at 7 o'clock. As the Yankton Gazelles, they're 4-8 so far in the season, and the Gazelles will be hosting the Governors on Thursday. The Yankton Bucks then will be in town on Friday for the boys contest, as the Governor boys will be hosting the Yankton Bucks on Friday with coverage at 6:30 and tip off at 7 o'clock. Wrestling team got the job done today. Wrestling will be in action again on Thursday here at home against Mitchell. That's their final duel of the season. So make sure you come out on Thursday to catch wrestling here at Riggs High School, as they will take on the Mitchell Colonels to wrap up the regular season and get set for the state duel tournament coming up on the following Saturday on February 10th. We'll hand the headset over to Kirk Bebout here. We'll talk with him real quick in the post-game show, as we'll Governors again fall here tonight 58-50 to the Harrisburg Tigers. As Coach, tough loss for the Govs, but overall, your takeaway here for this game against Harrisburg.
I don't know, a lot of good things. I mean, we kept fighting, and I mean, they pretty much knew it was going to be a battle one way or the other. So that's exactly what it was. I knew it was going to be tough to rebound. They're really physical. I knew it was going to be tough to run some of our stuff because they do a good job of taking you out of that. So, I thought the girls did a good job of keep battling, and I thought we got better tonight.
Free throw line, especially real quick, that stands out. 12 of 13 for the free throw line. Excellent job for the line. It's kept you guys in the ball game, and shots that, or I guess not really shots, but just free throws that can be huge in any other game down the stretch here the rest of the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's generally a sign of focus. We've lost a couple games this year on free throws. We were 10 for 34 in 2 losses. So, 2 4-point losses. So, yeah, so, I mean, that's a sign that they were focused and they gave it all they had. I mean, there's nothing I can be mad at them about. I mean, they did everything that we asked them to do, and they tried their hardest, and they stuck together, and they stayed positive, and they kept fighting. So you take that and you learn from it. And like I said, because we did that, we got better, and now we just got to keep moving forward.
And I mean, it sounds like then too that obviously you go back and watch film and get better and look at things, but overall, your mindset coming out of this was give us another game against this Harrisburg team, and you feel good to be able to get a win against them.
Yeah, I mean, that's everybody. I feel okay if we play Gorman again. I mean, everyone always says that. So I'm sure we beat Washington, we beat Aberdeen Central, and we beat Spearfish. They probably all feel would say the same thing. So I don't know. That's not really how we look at it. We're just worried about ourselves and getting better. Whoever we play is who we play. And just trying to be the best team that we can be by the end.
Well, Yankton, now you turn your attention to Yankton, a day off, have practice, but get 1 day between games. What do you kind of expect against Yankton coming up on Thursday?
A battle, like it always is. It's down there, and they've been playing well, and they play really hard, and they got capable players and some young girls stepping up for them. So, I mean, it'll be work.
Well, Coach, appreciate the time, and good luck coming up on Thursday against Yankton.
You bet. Thanks, man.
That is head coach Kirk Bebout of the Pierre Governors, as, again, they fall 54 to 50 here tonight to the Harrisburg Tigers, as they were led in scoring. 3 different Governors get double figures. Ryan Berry with 16, Reese Williger with 14, and Lennox Dupree with 13, as the Govs fall here tonight to the Harrisburg Tigers. That'll wrap things up for us here from Riggs High School. Again, we'll be on the air around 6:30 on Thursday for the Governors and the Yankton Gazelles down in Yankton. Bryce Ladwood will have the call for you here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports, and then we'll be back with you on Friday as the Governor boys will be at home against the Yankton Bucks. And again, coverage will be at 6:30 and tip off at 7 o'clock. I want to say thanks to Jen Hanna back at the station. John Winkler here signing off. Governors fall tonight to Harrisburg 54 to 50 as we say so long from Riggs High School.
You've been listening to Pierre Governor Basketball on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Basketball is sponsored by Rising Hope Counseling, Bank West, Fisher Rounds, Billion Auto, AGE, Envirotech, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, American Family Insurance Brittany Scheffelbein Agency, River Bottom Sanitation, CHS River Plains, Wheelhouse Auto Body, Edward Jones Financial, Allied Plumbing and Heating, Farting Electric, Gales Gas, First Dakota National Bank, Faith Lutheran, Lamb Motors, Shane's Pharmacy, B&B Equipment, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Anderson Rumsa Dental, Todd's Electric, Graham Tire, Avera, and the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection. This has been a special presentation of Riverfront Broadcasting Sports.